G'day everybody, Happy New Year. Here's a video update of what's been happening. So it's all about the truck at the moment, and as you can see, there's half a truck and half missing. What I've been doing in preparation, I've made a little roller brake kind of thing. I'll show you how that works later. And a very simple double fold thingo. I sort of needed that. A few experimental pieces. And then the truck. It's been a lot of preparation to get to a point where I can actually do something. I have moved the engine mounts. They're at the front of the crossmember, now they're at the rear, effectively moving it back about 80mm. Setting the engine back a little bit better. That's as far as I can sort of go with that. I've got the gearbox crossmember back in, a little bit modified, and has the gearbox at a better angle, not pointing down to the ground, a bit more level, and it's set back. I've gone around and trimmed up all the edges where it's going to be joining to, and that big space there is where the floor is to go. These things are off the original HQ floor pan. That's where it mounts to the cab, so I'm going to use them and make the firewall and floor fit those, make it look original, and they're already done, so I'll use those. I've now solid mounted the chassis to the floor because I was having issues with it moving and just everything, so that's solid. And as to the cab, solid mounted, so neither of them can move, so all I have to do is join one to the other, in theory. Ride height is kind of set, body to chassis is set anyway. The ride height may vary. It's set at 150mm, this being the lowest point here, which in my guesstimations the car will settle about 50mm with all the weight and everything on it. That'll get it down to a minimum of 100mm clearance with these 14-inch wheels and tyres, but with 15-inch wheels and taller profile tyres should get me back up to 130mm minimum clearance under the sill, which is well within the regulations. Regulations being 100mm minimum at any point within a metre of either axle, and the height at the midpoint between the two axles has got to be at least 1/30th of the distance of the wheelbase. So 1 tonner being 3 metres, 1/30th is 100mm, so at the midpoint it has to be 100mm as well. Which should all be good. In fact, I should get down to a minimum 100mm clearance with these wheels and tyres on it. If it ends up lower than that, then I'll just add spaces in here to lift the cab up. If everything's fabricated to suit the cab being lower, then that'll be the hard bit. Lifting it up will just be easy. That's the backup plan anyway. That's about it.